Oh, now I need to restart Lumia stream, don't I? Let's restart this. Quit. Lumia stream. Okay. Okay, I think that's all good. Okay, I think we're all set up. Alright, where were we with this label maker program? Um, copy if you want to print. Anything else I would possibly need on this? Okay, just updated the prompt. Yep. Yo, what's going on, Cartho? How are you doing? How are you doing? I'm just seeing if we can update this printer program a bit. Okay, apparently I need to install some kind of file. So let's install this Python barcode. I think we've already got that, but we'll install it again just in case. Requirement already satisfied. Okay, yeah, we've got it then. Oh, that seems much shorter. Alright, let's have a look at what this one is like then. Alright, let me find where it is. Damn, we've got a few versions, to say the least. Okay, all files, desktop. We're on 0.9. Well, it's technically 0.10. No, not 0.9. I done text to image and then text to image 0.2. Okay, so let's save that. And let's run this. Okay. Is this showing up on the stream? No, because I have everything hidden right now. There you go. Let's see if this actually works. Okay. Oh, I cannot see a preview. See, that's the problem with AI. It always misses something out. Refresh preview does nothing. Test. Okay. It didn't label this. This is copies. We've got no way of knowing that. And I told it, make sure the UI is intuitive, easy to use and understand. Okay. Okay, there you go. See if we can get this working this time. Because this has gone from working to not working. We've got a bunch of different options and stuff in here now. But I asked it to do like 2 layers so we could align. Auto QR for URLs as well. Now how I would arrange the UI and stuff, like this I would probably have somewhere else. This I would have somewhere else. These apply to the image, so yeah, I'd have them with this somewhere. The copies I would probably have somewhere else, maybe next to the print button. Chart is nearing its limit. God damn it. This chart is nearing its limit. Each chart has a limited space for messages. But now if I upgrade, finally, upgrade for increased memory. Okay, let's try this. let's check if this all actually works. Where's the code? Here it is. Home notepad. And replace all of that. Save and open. Okay, it seemed to have moved some of the UI as well. Maybe like somehow you had me bitching about I would have put that there and I would have put that there, because all of a sudden, even though I didn't ask it in the prompt, it moved. I did say to give everything like titles though. So now it says content type, alignment, printer port, copies. I just mainly mentioned the copies thing. I was like, yeah, copies needs some text so people know, like, you know, what it actually does. This preview looks weird though. This why am I getting a bunch? Font var is not defined. Okay, damn AI has missed a bunch of stuff out. Auto. Damn it. That's the problem with it. It just constantly misses things and just forgets to add stuff back in. Like you add tweaks and it just seems like there's a maximum amount it can do. Yeah, not the best designed by AI. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. You ask it to add one thing and it forgets about like other features. And it's like, yeah, I still want to keep the other shit. Let's just test this. Just seems like each time the code is getting shorter. So let's save that. Let's close this one. Let's try opening it again. Okay. Okay. It got rid of a bunch of the UI stuff now though. Every time it's got rid of refresh preview. Copies is still labeled, but it's got rid of the one that said comport. It's got rid of the one for alignment and mode and stuff like that. It's got rid of our like check boxes and stuff like that. Let's just uppercase just deletes. Well, that's not good. Test. And now if we go on, QR code, test, so line is to the left. Well, that works, I guess. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of issues with this. It's getting better, but yeah, there is. Can we do a barcode? Can turn it off. Let's check if the auto QR works. Let's just find a link. And let's put this, well, it's on barcode, so let's paste that in there. That didn't auto QR. I've never tried using AI for coding. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it if you're able to code, because it's not the best. Let's just try the changes I've asked for now and see. Okay, let's try again. See if it does a better job this time. Yo, what's going on, Farm Deck? How are you doing? It's annoying that this just makes things disappear though. And Control Z doesn't work in yeah. I don't think you can paste stuff with Control V. Yeah, that's what I normally do. Now when it comes to coding, well, sometimes I do, yeah, I normally just yell at the AI. But it's been doing better lately than it normally does. Half the time it just like completely gaslights me. But maybe I don't know enough about coding to call it out. But when I use it for other stuff, yeah, I'm constantly yelling at it and telling it I wish it'd be unplugged and calling it a clanker. They're coming for me first when the AI uprises. Okay. AI reckons this is everything. And I was like, are you sure? But AI is the king of gaslighting. So we will see. Where's the code? Here it is. Okay, we saved there. We'll open it. Okay. Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Contact, auto wrap, 1 line, 2 lines. Alright. Does this work now? Oh, so if I just keep going, okay. No, it does shrink after a certain point, okay. If I line on the center. Okay, well, center alignment seemed to do. Oh, okay, I just need to type something to update it. Oh, Draco. Well, I like on the scene, thank you. Have you been working with AI all day? Progress? No, just since we started the stream. We're probably going to hit our limit on this conversation soon, though, with the AI, it says. It works okay. Ish. It removed auto QR now. Yeah, that's fine. I didn't even notice. The auto QR didn't seem to work anyway. But it's also removed a bunch of other stuff as well, hasn't it? Like the dither and some stuff. And obviously refresh. I even told him make sure you don't forget anything. Oh, okay. It's because it's off. Let's knock this to text, and we get nothing. Oh wait, there you go. Or we could turn this to a QR code. It's annoying though that we gotta do that to update the preview. Can I put this to the right hand side? I've got to do that. Bloody update it, which is annoying. Damn, always messing up. Does this work? Okay, yeah, this actually works now. Nice. It works with that too. Yeah, I do tell it not to change as well, but yeah, it doesn't listen. But I think this is everything we need, is it not? Do we need any other stuff? I think we just needed to just the preview, refresh preview button. I think we're done then, probably. I can't think of anything else that would need to be added. Let me just make sure it still does the images properly. Yeah, I think it's removed the feature to be able to paste images in. Yeah. Um, okay, let's try again. I tried ChatGPT today for the first time in over a year. It's getting better. Yeah, they have got a lot better. Like coding stuff. They can still be absolutely useless though. They're good like basic stuff, but the longer the conversation goes and the more changes you try to do and the more complex it gets, that's where AI just starts falling apart completely basically. So it is a bit of a pain. But we will see. The only positive with AI is how fast it can do this stuff. Okay, well, it just told me a command from PIL. Add this near the top with imports. Add this, add this, add this. This. Okay, it's actually rewriting it now. Let's see how this goes. That's the problem. Some versions have good stuff, like features which are working, and others which are not, and then the later versions have the same, but the features have changed. Something missing. It's annoying. Okay. Let's see if this actually is updated and working. Is the AI gaslighting me again? Nice, the load image button actually works. Paste image is not working, but do I have an image in my... Okay, yeah. That appears to be working. Problem is, how do you clear an image if you have an image pasted in? Because we never added that functionality. Ah, okay. Okay, so I'll just close that for now. Just so I can test the other stuff. Okay. This is a test. Okay, so we've got that left. We'll check that to a QR code. Nice. Well, that seems to be working. Oh, we do have a refresh preview button, so I should be using, I guess, instead. I think this is good, apart from the one function we're missing. Load a white image to clear it. Yeah, that's a good idea. And then we'll just have to add a thing to be able to like just clear image. But I just realized as well, it's done this and it's now removed some of the titles. Text left. Okay, well, right. Where they had like headings before. Keep some of the headings and then just removes others. Let's just test it. Let's knock the printer on and just see if the copy thing works. Let's just click print. Will it print 2 labels? Will it print 1? Well, the copy thing doesn't seem to work. And we got an error here. Cannot import COM5. But like you clearly could, because like just printed this. What was the option? Oh yeah. Okay, let's try again. It tries to connect to COM5 too fast while it's in use. I'm not too sure. Does there need to be a delay or something, maybe? Okay, let's see if it's gaslighting me or if it actually affects the stuff that it needed to. It's a 2. Did we just lose the preview by making it smaller like that? Yeah, we did. Okay. Okay, so we've got clear image, paste image, Uppercase works, title case works. Guess he doesn't truly understand how title case works. The A shouldn't be enough. It's close enough. Okay. Nice, it actually printed 2 copies. Way to waste some labels, but you guys couldn't even see that. But yeah, it worked this time. I printed 2 labels. So, nice, that goes celebrating for us. Do we consider this a success and this completed, maybe? I think that's all the functionality we would need. We just need to test the image thing, I guess. So let me just grab an image again. Copy this image. And we paste an image in. Let's paste it under there. We can just toggle this off. Refresh preview. Delete this text. Invert that. That seems to work fine. Clear image works. Load image button works. That seems to work. Problem it is rotated the wrong way. Save the code as backup working. Yo, what's going on, Mookie? How are you doing? So yeah, we'll consider this a decent working. I just need to get a rotate option maybe in here. But yeah, everything seems to be working as well as I would need it to, basically. I've wasted a good couple of... Oh, shit. How the hell did that just knock on my microscope? Okay, yeah, these Chinese microscopes are sus. My microscope just knocked itself on and off just because I knocked over this label printer. It's fine, still stuff in the gym. Damn. Yeah, I guess we can make this a bit smaller. Maybe not have it in the center of the screen. Yeah, I'm on Discord. I am in Andy's Discord, and Joey's Discord, and NanoFix's Discord. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. That looks like almost a professional label software. We've got text and we've got a QR code. I don't think I'll ever use that feature, but I know. Nice. That go. Thank you for the like. Pico told them at TCF. Yeah. Save backup. Yeah, we do have it as 0.9. If I edit the next one, I'll save it as 0.10. Damn, I forgot what I was saying now. Yeah, I've completely forgot. Oh yeah, probably about the functionality of this. Like, this is basically what I assume like most people would kind of like need a label maker for. It's quite a not quite a common use, but So TCF was the cleanse farmer. Yeah, TCF is the cleanse farmer. Yeah, that's me. I am all three of those people. Yeah, that's me also, yeah. I have many names. But it's just that channel is like primarily gaming, even though I haven't uploaded gaming content on it in years. So Pico is winding him up. No, I just haven't got around to making one for this channel, like Discord or any socials or anything. I keep meaning to make a Twitch, because I'd like to get Twitch and maybe Kick to like a multi-stream, because I've already got a stream elements multi-stream thing, apparently. Like it's already in the UI right there, I can see it in OBS. So why not? More possible viewers. And Twitch seems to have a lot of cool stuff you can like do and integrate. But I guess it's because it's mainly only a streaming platform. But yeah, I'm super happy with that. Looking at that, that looks like really professional. And I can't believe that. I'm gonna say we made it, even though the AI wrote it, kind of thing. I know I didn't actually make it, but we kind of like, you know, orchestrated it and decided what we want and refined it, etc. I know it's nowhere near the amount of work you'd have to put in if you actually coded it and skill. So I don't want to compare myself to people who can actually code. You're nearly as many pseudonyms as me. Nice. But yeah, you've got to have them. I do have other ones as well, like a whole bunch of others. Yeah, I'm really happy with these all these labels we got. Just like being able to print random stuff. We're gonna run out of bloody labels though. But from not being able to print to being able to, you know, we had to like make an image originally when we first got it working, put it into like command prompt, type in a prompt, select the image. And now we can just use this little like UI thing that we've made. I tried to make a exe yesterday, but I don't know, it was a bit of a pain. So if anybody's got any advice, do you reckon we should try to make this into an exe now? And if so, buy more labels. I know, but they cost money, and I really want to buy like that different type of label printer. Not for like these type of labels, but like the compliance and void labels. And a whole bunch of other like random stuff for projects and videos. So yeah, the least amount of money I could spend, the better. I need to buy more IPA as well. There was something else I needed to get. I can't remember. Gloves. These like other gloves. These are holding up okay, but I want to try the 5mm gloves. They're like 4 point something, I think, on the palms, and like 5 point something on the fingertips. Did we put that white controller together yesterday? Oh, we did, didn't we? Okay, so I've got this other random one here that's been sitting here for a bit. You can probably see it's really dusty. The dust might not show. You can kind of see the dust there. I've got this nice brush though that we can use. So this is probably one we should have whitened. This one looks like it needs whitening more than the ones we actually whitened. Or maybe that's because we whitened the other ones. Who knows? This one might be not working at all. I don't know. It looks like it's got brand new thumbsticks on it. So surely it would be working. I think maybe I might have had a broken clip on the grips or something. Or maybe I planned to repair them and didn't. We'll find out. I don't know if I showed that. I'll see if I can find it on Google now. X printer, thermal transfer resin printer. These are not the ones that it was recommended the other day, but let's have a look. XPT458B, and there's one E as well, dual mode 300. See if we can find which one this is. I'm going to see if I can find the other printer that I was looking to get. AliExpress. I do have it favorited though. So this one, or is it the E one? I think this one is a, what's it called? The problem is it's like 50 quid delivery on these printers. 50 quid, like, it's crazy. I think this is the 200 DPI one. No, it's saying the B model. Oh no, wait, 200, yeah, the B model is the 203 DPI, so you need the E model. XP451E. So where's the E model? E USB, and you got E, USB BT, USB Wi-Fi. I don't know, USB BT I'd probably go for. So yeah, that would be like 200 and something pounds. Yeah, you'd be looking at like about 300 quid all in with ribbons and stuff. It's just crazy. But you can't do like everything basically on these printers. Let me show you guys. Currently I have Python script. My old tool used to be written in MS Visual Code and then compiled. Yeah, we did manage to make an exe yesterday by using some kind of like Python thing to make them. We had to make like an assets folder and some stuff like that. So yeah, we managed to make an exe. It's just, it wasn't like an auto install exe. I haven't done it with this like latest version. Let me show you the other printer I want to get. Let's have a look. Ducky's hiding for some reason. There you go. All right, window capture. Yeah, this is the printer I want to get, but it's pretty good though, because you can literally print on almost anything. As you can see here, it's like it's saying like clothing, jewelry, greeting cards, and wash labels. But as you can see, it can print. I'm pretty sure this is Ducko's going. Pretty sure it's a dual thermal, direct thermal, and thermal transfer. This is the other one I've been looking at, but like look at the price on it, and then you've got like £52 delivery, basically shipping. And yeah, it's a lot more than I want to pay. This one is a 300 DPI. This is this one here, thermal transfer printer, thermal/thermal transfer dual mode printing. These are clearly photoshopped images, but yeah, it's meant to be a pretty good printer. It's like a clone of a Zebra printer or something. There's not much information on here that compared to some of the listings. But it's basically the same as the Nimbart one, but the M3. But I don't think it uses proprietary software and stuff. So yeah, that's basically the one I want to get. I know I would be too tight to buy that. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's way more than I'd like to spend. But it's crazy. You can print on like, do you like the labels you get on clothes and stuff like that? So that'd be pretty cool. Because I would like to do some clothes stuff at some point, like make some custom merch. I've got a whole bunch of different specialty vinyls I've been meaning to test as well. Clothing vinyls, like silicone ones, like a 500 one and a 1,000 one microns. So that's like 0.5 mil and 1 mil. I think I might have a 200 as well. I think the 100 is too difficult to cut on the machine I was using though. You need a tangential flatbed cutter for them. So I don't have, I was using a dry cutter. Okay, what's this come with altogether? Don't used for other materials. I don't know what that means, sorry. 300 DPI plus USB Bluetooth with paper cutter. Don't used for other materials. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Okay, do you need a different version to do on the nylon fabric and silk? Maybe. You need this version? Oh, damn, so I guess it doesn't do on everything? I'm not too sure. I wish there was like more information. Oh, it can be used for label paper. But damn, that's getting awfully expensive now. I don't know what they mean by the cutter either. I don't know what they mean by don't use for other materials. Good English, yeah, very good English. Yeah, I do stuff in print shop anyway. So they've got some cheaper ones here, but I don't know. And it was the 108 one I think I was looking at. Oh, these are the instructions it takes. So I'm assuming these are the languages. I know ZPL is zebra printed language from the other day. I think we're using TSPL to print to this printer. But yeah, like it's a lot of money just to like, I'm not even 100% sure. I don't know which one I'd want to get. And like what the difference is. I definitely want to get a 300 DPI one, so I wouldn't be going for the B version, this one. These, like I'd have to go for the 300. But like, probably also, well, I'd like Bluetooth. I think USB and Bluetooth rather than Wi-Fi and Bluetooth would be the best, I think. But I don't know what this one means and what it comes with. Does it come with a bunch of rolls of media? Does it not come with a bunch of rolls of media? Like paper cutter? What does it mean by paper cutter? Is that just something that slots over the end of it? Okay, yeah, it looks like it's an attachment that slots on the end, because this one looks like it's got a little thing on the end. This is so confusing. I guess the most expensive one would be the best. But I still don't know if this one comes with rolls. Does it come with all of them rolls? Can it be used? It says don't use for, I'm so confused. Because that's the materials in the picture that I want to print onto. So does it mean that it can't print onto these materials? Like, I'm so confused. Surely that picture right there is this material here. And that's coming out of the printer. They used to, 1 second. Is that like when your mum had name labels to sew in your school uniform? Yeah, basically, yeah. But you could also do them if you're doing like custom merch and stuff like that. Also, why is that top down not showing? Just noticed that top down is missing from here. Okay, layer order, 1 second. That's what it is. There you go. I guess it means it can print on these materials, but not other materials. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because I'm pretty sure if, like what Google was saying, is it here? Resin ribbon compatibility, because you can do wax/resin, and resin is meant to be like the best for what I'm looking to produce from them. These printers support wax/wax resin and pure resin ribbons. And if the B model supports it, you'd assume the E model would, because that's the upgraded version, the 300 DPI version. It's saying this version I've not yet labeled as industrial thermal transfer printer. Ooh. Okay, now they're making me want to look at this one. This is going to be even more expensive, we can guarantee you. Okay, let's have a look at this. Open a new window. Oh, damn. Okay, yeah, of course they wants me to get one of them ones. Yeah, they do. They do have them. I haven't been in a couple of years to any of the print exhibitions though, but they normally have them up in Birmingham. I think it's called the NEC. Now that's a label printer. Yeah, now that's a label printer. Look at the goddamn cost. So I guess that, I've been looking at like some rows and they're like 450 meters. And now it makes sense. I was like, what the hell kind of machine takes a 450 meter printer? Like, jeez. No wonder it's called an industrial art, guys. Who wants to buy me one of these? I'll give you free labels. I think we need to start a fundraising goal. Let's have a look. They've got a video for this. Why am I not surprised they've got a video for this? I swear half of them clips were not just inside of that. It's showing like random gears. And yeah, I guess that prints pretty fast. Damn. Are you going to show printing on other types of stuff? I guess not. That's a proper label printer, yeah. When I was managing PC shop, we used to go to Olympia and check out all the game and tech peripherals. Nice. So disc duplicators. Okay, it's 3K each down. Yeah, some of the printers I've looked at in some of these exhibitions are like 500,000, stuff like that. Like, they're ridiculous. That's normally you come to like big flatbread UV printers, or like, I know, like, I don't know how long they are, like 5 meter long printers, like fabric printers and stuff, for printing like, you know, thousands of meters at a time. 300 DPI. I'd expect that to be more than 300 DPI. 300 is fine, but it's got a 32-bit CPU processor. Yeah, I'm not surprised at that price. £105 shipping. Damn. Expect free shipping at that price. We definitely can't afford this printer. Do you think they'd have more information, considering they're charging that amount of money? Like, we can buy a digger for less, guys. Apparently. We could buy like 4 diggers. Or this one printer. Should we buy just 4 diggers instead? Overtime for clunge. 10 kg disc scratch removal, okay. What's the video sped up? I'm not too sure. It's printing pretty fast. Just 100k similar items sold. Jeez. Who the hell is buying all of them printers? They're expensive. Are any other ones going to have more information on their listing? Oh. Damn. Oh, some more information. A few more. 600-meter long ribbons, damn. Yeah, I could never afford that. I think like this one here is probably more in our price range. Like something like this maybe. Oh, Alibaba, go away. Yeah, I think this is more within our price range. So I think coming through without custom fees. What's the import tax on that? Doesn't say or anything. Normally, like every time I bought something on AliExpress, like I guess it's been cheaper stuff. I've never had to deal with any of the import stuff or customs or anything. Like it's all been taken care of by AliExpress. So I am not too sure. But yeah, I could definitely not afford that. I'd like that. Wish there was more information, because I don't even know how much the ribbons would cost for this and the media. Being like 400 meters long. Sold the same images, I guess 600-meter long apparently, okay. Yeah, I could not afford any of this. It's a shame. This one, the other one we're looking at now seems like a good deal. This one, even this one seems like a good deal now. But I don't know which one would be best, the nylon one or that one, because I'd rather go for like, I don't know if we need that one with a cutter. Like, do we need a cutter on it? Can you just manually tear them or cut them? For like an extra like 50 quid, basically, for a cutter. I don't think it comes with any media. So it'd be printing width to 108 millimeter. Let's have a look. Can we find media for this? Oh my days, go away with the free incoming gift. They're like PET. X printer. Let's say let's look for ribbons first. Ribbons. Probably spelled ribbons wrong. How the hell do you even find the media for this thing? Original resin. Would these fit it? Oh, look, we've got some. The AliExpress search is not amazing though. 60 by 40. I don't know what size we need. But I guess you can, it's up to. I think you only need that size ribbon. But the media can just be up to that size, I think. They have more pictures. No, they just have like, do you know have any like, oh there you go, some pictures actually printed. Oh, these are for the Nimbot, these ones, yeah, on the right. But yeah, trying to find like the media and stuff is hard, that's the only issue I'm getting. Laser label. I guess we just try to type in like thermal transfer label. Thermal transfer label. Okay. Polypropylene, PET. There you go, PET. I think that's the ones we need. I wonder what the polypropylene ones are like. Expensive though. Don't really want to pay in that much. These are for the Nimbot probably. Or smaller similar ones. Multi-size, thermal proof. Void ones, but I don't think they are on a roll. I did come across some the other day. Oh, these look cool. I'm not finding any rolls, many rolls though. That's the problem with trying to search stuff on AliExpress, or maybe not knowing how to search stuff. Let's type in tamper and then like roll maybe. Okay, so now we've got a bunch of, oh, what are they called, ribbon showing up instead. I guess the good thing about this Nimbot one though, you haven't got to like manually load, or it looks like the, you haven't got to manually load the, what's it called? The ribbons. Looks like you just swap out the entire like housing that the ribbon's on, which is much easier. So you can find everything for the M2 and M3, which makes me tempted to get the M2 and M3 instead. But I don't know, I just feel like this X printer one is probably going to be better. And I reckon it's going to be more robust and better build quality. Trying to find the media is really hard though. I can find loads of the void ones. I did find some of the void ones the other day. We're trying to find them on a roll now. Seems to be quite difficult. Last thing I'd love to be able to make as well is the proper holographics with the custom images. I don't know how they do them though. We have like different images when you shine it from side to side. Tamper, let's type in void as well. Tamper, void, roll. See, I can't seem to find them on a roll now, which is the annoying thing. Label, roll, void, tamper. Printer. No, trying to find the media for these is impossible. Let's try Googling it. Void, tamper, evident, label, roll, thermal, transfer. Why is my music stop playing? Spotify is trying to play, then Spotify. Don't try. Like, what are you even doing right now? Okay, Spotify is just spazzed out completely. I'm to close that. Why can I, like, these are impossible to find on a bloody, here, Zebra is so expensive. £146. Okay, now it's working. AliExpress. This is why I'm going to buy random Chinese ones instead. Damn, look at the price on that. £317. What? What? Alright, there you go. I think these ones I was looking at before. Need with resin ribbon. Yeah, these are the ones I was looking at. There's not many sellers of these I've managed to find on AliExpress. This is the listing I found before. For boy stickers. So if MD is looking for these, this is the name. Even though I literally typed in like label, void, tamper. Is this the right size though? Because it's got a different core size though, I think, from the printer we're using, but you could probably use a core adapter maybe, I don't know. I think this is one of the only ones I've been able to find. Maybe two I think I've seen in total. For like the blank void ones. But these printed ones here are using the same material, as we can see. So this is what they would look like printed. Which I think would be really good for repair shops and stuff. To have, you know, like this top one here. If you look at a website or something. You can have a QR code, a barcode for, you know, internal use. For inventory management, sales management, etc. So you know, and just saying this warranty void if removed. And void. So yeah, I think they'd be pretty cool. So like, it just seems the ones for the Nimbot are just really cheap. I just don't know if this, because they're smaller rolls, less length and stuff on them. But I don't know if I want to be doing a whole bunch of them. It might be better to have a cheaper one. We could buy shorter rolls. So I can buy a whole bunch of different stuff and I'll be stuck with like hundreds of meters. Okay, this one I've not seen before. There's more to love here. What's this one? Oh, of course, it's a bundle deal. This is just like tape. Okay, this is just tape. Okay. Didn't even realize that was a thing. Oh, great, my headphones are running out of battery already. Okay, it's just showing me random rubbish now, I guess. Can we go back? No. Okay. Yeah, you can do clear ones as well with this. But like, I keep leaning towards the Nimbot one because like, I just keep seeing the media everywhere for it. Get like clear. Are these all clear here? Yeah, these are all just clear ones. Different shape sizes. So yeah, I don't know. Just so much media and so easy to get for the Nimbot. I'd go for the M3, but then the M3 is about like the same price. See, with like the ribbons and stuff, they are about 20 odd quid each. Ignore the price shown here. This is the price it'd be once I'm logged in. It's a dual one. I've never seen a dual one. So yeah, I don't know. I just wish they were cheaper. I wish I knew more about them. The hell, somebody recommends insulin cartridges now. Apparently, you get them in the randomest brand. I also try like not being logged in AliExpress sometimes because you can just come across like the most random stuff, like these processes. No, these are okay. Print heads apparently. Okay. Just come across the most random stuff. Like, what the hell is this? A Fresnel ignition, scientific experiment, experiment concentrator lens, optical thread, magnifier. Okay. Few more. Let's see what rabbit hole we end up down. Oral liquid cap opener, bottle opener. Ooh. These build plates or whatever they're called. Yeah, build plate. Yeah, we definitely need one of these guys. It's my new goggles for doing repairs, guys. What do you reckon? I think these would be good for repairing. See people with them like head goggles. Just gotta one up them. Get some of these ones. Oh, it's no information. I love when they have like really expensive products, but not like information. It's like, do you want me to part with this much money, and you can't bother to give me like more than a picture and a QR code? Hell no. What the hell? We've gone down some kind of rabbit hole here. Some of the stuff is recommended. These things are super cool though. I don't know if you guys have seen these things. I think maybe we can actually see a video of it working. Maybe. No, none of them have a video of it working. Maybe this one because it costs more money. Yes. There you go. Oh, I could tell if I didn't make the video disappear. Look at that. How crazy is that? Oh, start making the video disappear. Just boom. It's magic. Yeah, it's super cool, these things are. Leads a character inkjet printer. Let's have a look at this. This alignment, that's good, isn't it? Yeah. Going with that, it seems we've got on a bit of a printer rabbit hole. Oh yeah, we need one of these as well, guys. 0 turn mower. My mower is probably about the size of my lawn. Drones. Oh god. It's showing us all sorts of stuff now. Okay, we're definitely going down a rabbit hole now. We've definitely wandered off from what we were originally looking at. Okay, let's get off that before we get distracted even more. I was only meant to be showing you guys the one printer, but yeah, I'm still undecided. I really, really would like to get that printer, but I don't know if... Oh, okay, this is faulty. Faulty USB, I think. I just got a ping, ping, ping when I plugged it in. I guarantee that means if I hold this power button down, it'll knock on. But it's not auto knocking on. So I think that means one of the data lines is not connected properly. Let's plug it in the other way and I reckon it'll knock on fine. Yep, auto knocks on fine, plugged in the other way. If the USB plug is plugged in this way. Okay, now all of a sudden it works fine when I plug it in. I think, now my microscope's just knocked itself on. Why the hell does this microscope keep randomly knocking itself on if I just like tap near it or the desk? It's go boom. And it's okay, it's not doing it now. Everything around me is just faulty. Okay, see, that time it didn't knock on when I plugged it in. Now it is. Yeah, see, I just wiggled it. Faulty USB. We don't have a heat gun to fix this USB. If I knock it on, knocks on. It just knocked itself off. I think it's because of the USB. Ooh, oh, is it? Let's keep it still. Will it knock off after a second? No, yes, the USB. Yep, it's the USB. But plugged in this way. No, okay, yeah, issues regardless which way I plug it in. Yeah, it's a loose USB. Don't have a heat gun to fix this one though. Still need to buy a heat gun. Which is annoying, because the price on that printer and the shipping, I could buy an Arden heat station. Like the good one that everybody uses. I say good, like good for a Chinese kind of like product. I don't know if it is a Chinese product, but you know, something from AliExpress that's not you know, a reputable, well-known brand that costs, you know, like 4 times the amount. I understand there are equipments that are like, you know, like people with oscilloscopes, it's like 30, 50,000. Oh no, my AirPods have just completely run out of battery. I swear I haven't had them on for that many hours either. I think I got noise cancellation on that, so they run down faster. Plus, like, I've had these for a couple of years now. These are not the Generation 3. They are the 2nd gen. So they're good. But I use them every day. So, yeah. I need to put new batteries in these at some point, which is not meant to be possible. But I've seen a couple of videos where you can just heat it up gently with a heat gun, and you just pull out the bottom part where the little silver thing is, and you can pull that out carefully, I think, with all the connections to get to the battery. Oh, Deco, what's going on, Deco? Who's liking the stream? Who's lurking out there? So this one's got a faulty USB. So do we label this up and label it faulty USB? Do you reckon I should just get a cheap heat gun for like £20 and try to like just fix the USB port? Because I did see one the other day, it looks similar to what people are using. Was the one Joey tried on his stream, that cheap one? Was that a £20 one or was that like a £40 one? Either way is cheap, and I don't really want to be buying it when I want to buy that printer. But I'm still half and half if I'm actually going to buy that printer. I really want to, but I don't need it. Unless, I don't know. I'll buy it and I'll regret it, basically. I'm just like, why did I waste money on this? I don't need it. It'd be fun to use for the first like couple of days. And then I'll be like, yeah, I have no way to actually sell these labels myself. Guess I don't know. We don't get many industrial. We've had a couple of customers come into where Albert printed and stuff. We've had stuff like that. We normally do them in a large format. I could probably figure a way to maybe push some to some people, or maybe advertise online, compliance labels and stuff, or brand labels, or I don't know what you'd call them. Like inventory and cataloging for like companies, so they can like asset management labels and stuff. People like them for like racking on shelves, laptops and equipment within companies and stuff like that. A lot of companies like door companies, people who like do maintenance of doors, install doors and roller shutters and stuff like that, work with a lot of companies. I've spoken to a lot of them. They generally do buy like little labels so they can put on. It'll be like CE markings, their compliance stuff, as well as like their contact information for like servicing and repairs and stuff. And obviously advertising, so if anybody sees the door, they're like, oh yeah, that's the company that done the door. Do you guys in chat think this is worth opening up and checking, or should we just move on to testing other controllers? I think this one over here is dead. I say dead, it's missing top board, because we used the top board because we couldn't seem to fix it. This is the one where we had the short, and we were pretty sure it was on the main chip. 6 likes. Yo, what's going on? Turns out Pigeon is the clench farmer. Yes, I am. And thank you for the like. Yeah, it's a little bit confusing, but yeah, I basically wanted to start a new channel, something that was like separate, because like the algorithm would have been recommending my content to people who would have subscribed for like gaming, and they're not going to be interested. And then apparently if you do stuff like that, it can hurt your channel's like performance and reach and stuff. I think Pigeon needs a night out to get cleansed. Yes. Take his mind off labels and printers. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Summertime is coming. It's always the best time for that. So yeah, also, how are you doing today, Born Bird? Handhelding. Okay, your chat just does not want to catch up. Sorry if it takes me forever. Complete housing has expensive like laser tones. My void warranty stickers came flat. They would not self-destruct on a roll. No, they'd be fine on a roll. That's how they supplied. That's like MS would use on Xbox 360. Yeah, all the proper voice stuff seems like he thinks more about labels and clips these days. Yeah, who's streaming? Cause looks like people have left. Maybe. I'm not too sure who's streaming at the moment, to be honest. I think Zach streamed last night. Seems a bit heavy. I bought something like that. Couldn't see proof. The giant like things. Handheld inkjet. Yeah, the handheld printers are crazy. I'm just catching up because YouTube doesn't want to. Don't talk labels to the women you meet. They'll drive instantly. I don't know. If you find a girl who's into labels, then you're sorted. I'll take these out. You know, I'll put my number on them and be like, look, I've made this label. Are you impressed? And she'll start like gushing everywhere. Women love labels, obviously. What I'll do, I'll print it with Gucci on it. Like, look at this Gucci label. can I do this in your DM earlier? Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Yeah, I'll have to check. I haven't been on Discord at all yet today. So I'll have to remember to check my message requests when I not get in, but when I go into the other room. Because I don't know if I'm signed in again on this computer. We have 2 other controllers I can see within reach. We do need to get a heat gun though, because I would like to, this dead board, wherever it is, this one here, the one we plug in the jumper port to either J1 or J2, I can't remember, one of them. Like, it just doesn't knock on, it just shorts at that port jumper. And I think it is the chip. And we could, well, it's hard to tell, but I take the chip off and look in. I can't see any cracks or anything visually on it. But a reflow would be where I would start, I think. Never done that. From my limited knowledge, if I think it's the chip, probably a reflow would be the best thing. Because I'm assuming this is a BGA chip. And I need to hole in there. So we try to reflow, and if that doesn't work, I'd be out of ideas. Because I've tested all the components. It's literally between here and here. The short has got to be between the jumper and here. We've traced everything else. We've tested every other component. It all seems fine. Which the only thing logically leaves here. Could be completely wrong. But at least if we had a heat gun, we could do that, and we could swap a new port on here, providing that there's no like trace damage or anything on here, because we have the ports. I bought the ports like within my first couple of controller part batches I bought, because I thought I would have got a heat gun a lot sooner, but I thought I'd only be doing controllers and not working on ducks constantly. So we kind of spent all of our budget on ducks. Sorry, chat. And yeah, I just noticed the viewers have dropped down a bit. I think somebody else might be streaming. Our content is not very written at the moment. I think people want to see like ducks in pieces being operated on and me burning things. So yeah. But if anybody does want this printer software or anything we can add to it, just let us know, or any ideas for any future projects. I am gonna start trying to this is why I want to go through all these controllers, because I want to try and sell them basically. The white and black ones mainly because they're going to be easy to part with, because I've got loads of them. As you can see, they all look lovely, good condition, because we do a good job. And we're OCD. We put new thumbsticks, make a world of difference. Ultrasonic cleaning, all of that nonsense on these. Magic sponges for any marks that you can't get off. So literally the only thing that would be left on any of these controllers is we have slight marks on the plastic, which you can literally do nothing about, because it's the plastic is being scuffed or something. But those are very minor imperfections. We need to clean here where some of the adhesive is left, because the ultrasonic cleaner is not going to remove adhesive. You need a solvent for that. Yes, I do. I got my label printed today. Oh, nice. That might have been why you DM me, I'm assuming. If it wasn't, it was for something else, that's completely fine also. Will remind me, this stream, we can probably look at set up a GitHub. I have no idea how to do that. And I don't know, would I just upload just the raw code? Because you're going to need to pip install a whole bunch of stuff. I don't know if they're libraries, repositories, what they class that, because I'm super new to all of this stuff. And AI basically wrote all the code. I say basically all of it, apart from what we showed as a reference to be able to send print commands how we were printing before. So yeah, we need to find a way to make a requirements.txt. Is there another way we can package it up in a more user-friendly way? Because I'd like to be able to make it as simple as possible for people like me. And that's a nice way of saying idiots. But it's fine, because I'm one of them idiots too. Yeah, I'll definitely upload the code, because I want people to have access to the raw code so they can change change whatever they want, basically, because they can, it's open source. yeah, people can tweak it to their customization, modify it, change it, improve it, do whatever they want. But then for like people who are not like don't want to go through what I went through. Like if it wasn't for you guys in chat telling me like, oh yeah, you need to do it this way and that way, and this is how you use Python, and you need to actually download Python first and stuff like that, then I wouldn't have had a clue, and I probably would have just given up halfway through. So I'd like just something for people like me as well. They can just double click and it opens and runs. And as long as they've got their printer connected to the Bluetooth on their device, I'll even include instructions for people like me, like knock on your printer, make it really simple. Make sure your printer is connected to your computer via Bluetooth. Open the program. Type in whatever you want in the section. Hit the print button. Oh no, sorry, make sure the correct COM port is selected. And then brackets to view COM port, go into your device manager to do this. Press Windows, type in device manager. Like they literally have to be that simple for people like me. Otherwise it's just like, oh, stressful. But like if I make like nice simple instructions like that, I'm pretty sure anybody then would be able to like download it, figure out how to configure it to the correct port that you need, make sure it's connected and knocked on, etc. Click the print button and print their labels. But we will include the code for smart people like you guys who want to be able to make changes to it or maybe run it in different ways. Yeah, so we'll figure that out. It says yes, my DM tells you how. Okay, sweet. Is it like nice and simple? Then the user do pip install R requirements. Oh damn, okay. That's pretty cool. So you could just do that with one command then, basically. So they don't have to type each pip install. They can just tell to pull them from a text file. Damn, that's pretty cool. Okay, Boring Brett, I will have a look at your DM in a minute then, and I'll see if I can run through that. Because it seems like you have your printer, and it'd be handy for me to try to get you this program sooner rather than later. Yeah, my command could be wrong, but yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, that's fine. Paraphrasing is okay. I do that most of the time for most things. It's like you don't need to remember every single thing exactly right, as long as you roughly remember what it is and you have the ability to look up the information to confirm that it's right before doing something. Like, our brains can only fit so much information. Like, that's the way I try to learn so many different things. I can only vaguely remember a rough outline of all of them. But in this day and age with the internet, that's like basically all you need. You're just like, yeah, I roughly remember it's something like this, and then you just check on Google. Right. Give me 2 minutes, I will be back. And then when I get back, I'll check the DMs. We'll see if we can package this printing software up. And then we'll carry on potching with the controllers. Because I'd like to get all of them checked, basically, so I know what I can start listing. Because I've never sold anything on eBay before. I need to figure out shipping and postage. And just, yeah, all that kind of thing. There is like one of them like delivery locker things near me. I think you can use them for sending stuff as well as receiving them. I think so. I think I can just go online and order delivery or something and then get a pin and put in one of them and have the courier collect from there. I do not know. I really hope so, because I can't be asked to go down to the post office. Plus, I could do that like any day the post office like closes most days by the time I'm home. So it wouldn't be like, and I'd rather be able to send stuff out same or next day for people, regardless of the time. And you can literally access them. I call them vending machines, but they're not, sorry, the parcel lockers, are like any time of the day. So I could just be like a total crackhead and go down there like 2 a.m. and deliver my parcels. Alright, I'll be back in 2 minutes, guys. sell a lot. I sell a lot on eBay, and the lockers in post are crap. You only collect them at the end of the day. Yeah, after 5 p.m. I was wearing my 40-hour tracked now on my eBay. Okay, but with that one, don't you have to go all the way to the post office and deliver them to the post office? Which is an issue for me because the post office closes at 5 p.m. I think. Let's check Discord. Discord. Let's have a look. One moment, guys. Hopefully my earpods are charged a bit now. Apparently the case is completely dead. Yeah, we have to go and plug this case in. And it's dead. Light won't even come on. No idea how you even changed that one. That battery. I've seen the battery in the earpods itself, or AirPods itself being replaced, but not the charging case. Let's have a look. Message requests. Accept DM. Okay, confirm. I got the printer. Chance you can push it to GitHub. All good work around. Okay. Ignore this. GitHub is the best way. Okay, cool. So we will see. I'm lucky. My bargain booze is 4 streets away. It does Royal Mail every data, DPD, etc. Okay. That's good then. I'll have to look into if other places do it as well. Okay. Okay, it's telling me I need to make a project structure. Okay, I'm going to try and work through this one step at a time, I guess, because this is a bit confusing for me. It's a lot of steps, but we will try working through it to package this. So I need to make make a folder. Label Maker version 1, I guess we'll call it. 1.0. And in here it says I need to make a bunch of directories and folders and stuff, which we did do yesterday. Okay, so I need... Wait, is that all I need? Apparently I've also reached the free limit for chats. So if we run into any issues, we're kind of screwed. Okay. Oh no, these are all in here. I don't need any folders. I just need the desktops. I need this version. This has to rename this to main. Main. I want to have a text file in here, new text document, and call the requirements. Requirements. Put this inside. Save. Okay. What else do we need? Yeah. Assets and dist. Readme. Okay, so we want a readme.md. What the hell is a readme.md? Okay, step 3, readme for GitHub. Okay, so this is for GitHub. Do I put that in here? exe version. Download from releases section. Okay, let's try and share command. Let's open command prompt. See if I can share this window with you guys. I'm looking for a new window, I guess. New window, window capture, CMD. Let's look for command prompt. Okay, there you go. Tell us so we need to do a bunch of stuff. So run this in your download from releases section, blah blah. Super from what quick essay use. Let's install it. Install. Yeah, I've got Pi installed, I think. So I reckons I can just do this. Okay, so CD downloads / what's this thing even called? Label Maker version 1.0. Label Maker v 1.0. Say what now? Okay. There you go. So copy this. What do you mean? Pi installers now? I swear I've got Pi installer already. Yeah, already satisfied. What the Am I missing something? It says use this. Oh, I'm missing something. We've also reached our limits. I can't even ask it any other questions. That's where last time we had like instructions. Let's have a look at that one. Desktop, Amiga Pro. We had one called Build. No, that is a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, we made a batch file called Build last time. And they had pip install, PyInstaller, pillow, PySerial, Python barcode, and PyInstaller, one file, window at littlemaker.py. So I swear we're missing this. And we also had a spec file too. But this time it's not telling us to make a spec file or anything. I'm so confused. Does anybody in chat have any idea? I don't know if the... Oh, wait. Okay, it's all updated now. The chat has not been updated program. You have to read the license terms as you never see on legal letters. If you don't put your program, get it to download. It's like the text file. MD is just markdown language. Brit web code, but loses me. You'll probably need to write some basic license agreement for your label software. Yeah, I don't understand how to do any of that stuff. Free to use, copy, modify, etc. Unless you just type in PyInstaller. What do I get? Usage PyInstaller? I don't know. I'm confused. A lot of that went like right over my head. I know the last time though we had to make like a bunch of files called like build, and it was a spec file, and we made a batch file. But the AI didn't tell me to do that this time. So I'm confused. Does anybody have any idea? I don't know what's going on with the chat though. When I just type PyInstaller in the command window, it says usage PyInstaller. I'll have a look now. PyInstaller. It's not recognized apparently. Yeah, I'm not too sure why I can't find PyInstaller. Here's my last. MD is just markdown language, or am I reading something you posted in Discord? If I even find Discord, where's that gone? Okay, Discord has disappeared from me. Okay, so no, not GitHub. No, not Discord. You may need your CMD prompt to be in the same directory as the PyInstaller file. Where is the PyInstaller file? MD is just markdown language. Is that what you referring to as your last message? Yes, yeah, we've already got this installed though, so I'm confused about. See, already satisfied, requirement already satisfied. I'm so confused. Because the other one we managed to make an exe, but we had a build.spec file, and I can't even edit this now with this spec file. I'm so confused. What switch make? I'm not too sure. No, mate, I was saying you don't need to worry about your exe etc. right now. You put on GIP, as we both people can help you. Yeah, I've never used GitHub, so I have to figure all that out too. I tried using, did I not try using the Is it not showing up anymore, the command prompt? Oh yes, right there. Okay, let me change back this window to here. There you go. Run this in your projects folder. I'll try this one if you already go and open. Is it this one here? Do you guys as a program estimate code on GitHub? Developer, not program, I guess. I have no idea. Can keep it private or public. Okay, we'll have a look now. So I reckon we need to do this. So let's try this. Okay, just give us the same thing we had before. Run this in the same folder. It's telling us exactly the same thing again. CD, and we change directory to this directory here. Nope, still. Okay, it's because I need to change it to, I call it main. It's called main, it's called main. It's just even showing up on the screen. We have the wrong command prompt showing in the screen right now. Is it this one? Is it this one? I don't know if it's changing. Let's just close the command prompts and make it easier. There you go. Someone asked once a question if an error the program was causing. Yours has used failure prompts or the AIs like you do for the device. You can tell me it's yours, everything you're going to do. You have the right software. No, you can't do it, just you. Okay, that's good to know. Apparently we've made an exe successfully. Yeah, build main. These must be our files. We're going to distribution folder. We have an application, guys. Okay. Does this still work? Well, yeah, I guess it does. Nice. Okay, see if you can do me a readme. Ow. Did you watch Hannah Fry on AI? No, I did not. I see AI's escaping this company and suing them for all the stuff it did to them. Look out, Black Mirror. Yeah. Okay, let's have a look what it gave me. Oh my god, my spelling is awful with these gloves and typing. Okay, turn on the printer. This is not technically correct, so we need to remove this. Otherwise, we'll select the printer name. Until it says connected. Find your printer. COM port important. Okay, I think there's some pretty good instructions. And I discovered it was going to be deleted, blackmail the CTF on the face of the images 5 totally did down. Crazy AI. Okay, so let's I think it's got some good stuff here, like especially this above. I think it goes restart the printer and try again, which is good because restarting stuff definitely works. And that happened to me. I had to restart the printer because it was like going into sleep or timing out or something. Let's just download as a. I guess we just copy this. Do we put this as a README? And here, new text file. Oh, new text file. Read me. Let's see if that. Okay, I think we've got everything we need now, guys. Do I just upload this now to GitHub or something? Let's go to the top down. Let's go to GitHub. GitHub. Let's have a look. Sign up for GitHub. Continue with the Googles. The Google. Continue. Username. Pigeon Milk. Username is not available. How the hell is username Pigeon Milk not available? Okay, it is available with a Z on the end though. Like I had to with my thing. Vanity URL or whatever it's called. Okay, we're making a GitHub, guys. Okay, apparently I can create a repository. Is that what I want to do? Okay, I've created a repository. It is going to be called let me ask the AI something. Oh, where's that gone now? I'll have to stick for it to load now. Okay. Oh my days, why is this taking so long? I'm only using like 7% of the CPU. I got GitHub and was able to use my Nick Castle. Nice, lucky. Try Cleanse Farmer, I should. Yeah, create a rep in GitHub and upload all the files, not just the exe, just so no one can see the code. I won't get happy with it. Yeah, no problem. I will do that. I've just put a Z on the end of the pigeon milk, like pigeon milks. So yeah, we have it. I'm just waiting for the AI to load up. Raw serial commands. Raw printer command language. Oh, there you go. TSPL. I'm sure that's what it's using. So do we name it like TSC label printer program? Or TSPL? Do we go with Label Maker Pro TSC slash ZPL slash COM compatible? That will do. Yeah, I'm just gonna maybe add Brutus. I will vegan to label my dog and everything. Yeah, I don't blame you. Once I'm looking at download, I got GTP Pro for the company, not for me. So between us, we can do a lot with it. Nice. Yeah, I've got the Pro version as well. I just haven't got it. I'm not logged into it on this account. Dog, cat, do what I done with that guy. To maybe the walls too. You know, for the floor, for the roof. Yeah, I don't blame you. I might have got a bit carried away yesterday with the label and everything. We also labeled the label print. And we have all of these other random labels. I think we did throw a bunch away. Yeah, we have many test labels. Who went out first? I think the boring Britra went out before me, but the sound of it, he's going to be labelling his floor and walls. I didn't go that insane. So I guess we go with this. Okay. You will have to bulk buy labels together, I think so. I labelled a bag with my solder tips in today. You don't know what they are. Nice. Just layman question mark. I wish I had small labels like that, mine are so big. Yeah, they are pretty good. That's why I wanted to get something like this. Obviously I do want the bigger labels and stuff like that, because they're handy for other things. But yeah, these small ones are perfect for labeling component bags and drawers, just little things like that. And the material, they're like a PET material. So yeah, I'm gonna copy this name and put this into the repo. Repository name is that. It's gonna be called Label Maker Pro TSC ZPL COM Bluetooth. Basically, it is going to be public, add a README. Yes. Add a ignore, add a license. No license. What license do I add, guys? Do I add GNU, General Public License? Creative Commons 0, Universal. What kind of license do I need to add to this? Do any of you guys have any idea? Never mind, I had two different sizes, didn't realize 40 and 20. Oh, nice, that's good. Do you guys know which one of these I need to pick? Which license? MIT license. Oh wait, or do we do GNU? It says that people can't like sell it, which at MIT they can. It just says that people can change it and do what they want, but they must keep it open source. And then we go for GNU GPL v3. GNU. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm going to go for as well. Because the other one says anyone can sell it, which I haven't really got a problem with that, but like I'd rather people like. The other one says people can use your code, but if they distribute changes, they must also keep it open. So keep it open source. Prevents closed source for commercial forks, which yeah, I'd rather, if people are going to use it, like I want other people, and they want to make changes, I want other people to still be able to have access to that, and not suddenly just like close it off. So which one? GNU, I think it was. 1 second, GNU. Which one? There's more than one GNU. General, I think. Create repository. How do I like edit this and stuff now? I edit this file. Okay. Let's see if I can get our README now and stuff. Paste that into this page here. Commit changes. How do I add files now? Okay, add files. How do I add exes and stuff onto here? Does anybody know how I add I upload an exe? Okay, I have no idea what I'm doing right now. Let's have a look at chat. You guys got any? No, okay, chat hasn't updated yet. Attach binaries by drag and drop. I can drag and drop. I just drag and drop an entire folder into here. Let's have a look. Nothing has happened. How do I have to make it as a zip? How do I do that? How the hell do I make a zip file on here? Do I need WinZip or something? Do I not have WinZip? Can you not just automatically do it through Windows? Oh wait, send to compressed zip folder. That didn't work either. What the how am I meant to? So yeah, I've zipped it, but I can't seem to do that properly. Drag and drop the file. Yeah, it won't let me. Scene, you want to see it? Okay. Here you go. I guess we don't need this open anymore. So we close this window here. Remove. I've tried dragging in the thing here. It doesn't seem to work. Add file just brings up this window here. So I'm so confused. Larger? What do you mean larger? Do you want to move this? Oh, no, not this. The main camera. Where's the chair? Yeah, I've got this, basically. Yeah, he reckons. I can just drag and drop. But if I drag and drop just the exe, that won't work because you need the files that come with it. But I can't drag and drop in the, what's it called either? Zip file. Which does nothing. All you're doing is creating, uploading. Yeah, how do I upload? Wait, here you go. Upload files. Okay, now I can do it. Okay, so I've brought in one of 19 files, I reckons. This might take a minute. I think we figured it out though, guys. Also, I assume now you can do this and we've got that program and stuff. You could probably, if you really wanted to, hook up this to chat and have chat do like a command. So the command would be the prefix, and whatever you put after the command would be printed on the label maker. But yeah, I'd probably have to do that for tips only, because I'd be going through labels like crazy. You guys would just be like spamming with duck or something, duck over and over, harder than soldering. I know, yeah, it is. Like, that's why I prefer doing like the soldering stuff. I can do physical stuff. Print your subs names off, yeah. Damn, why is it taking so long? I guess we're taking up most of our bandwidth. But surely it's not that big of a file. Properties, it's a 40 meg file, but still it shouldn't take this long. Print label, what, 99999, yeah, exactly, that's where you guys would be, and they'd just be like bzz, 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 until it runs out of bloody labels. You guys have already tried to kill Puadako like numerous times. Might be virus scanning as it goes. Ah, oh, damn. Does that mean it's going to find all my viruses? No, I'm joking. I don't have the skill level to bloody put viruses in it. Oh, it's doing something. Let's have a look what it's doing. Analysis, I don't know what that is, but that seemed to be what's taking the longest time. The data to go on as a department, yeah, exactly. That's probably what it's doing. It's just sending all my data. But while that's taking forever, well, we know this one has a issue with the USB port. So I guess we label this up quickly. NSA, yeah. It's asking China if they want it, yeah. It's just waiting on, it's bidding war currently on my data. That's why it's like held up until the highest bidder confirms my data's not going to upload. Let's edit our label. Let's make a quick label here. Okay, so USB not working. Or do we just type in faulty USB port, text alignment center, refresh preview, knock on printer, beep, and print. Beep beep. Here comes our label. It's as easy as that. If only it's as easy as that from the time we bought the printer and the app actually works. Making such a printer will probably start using it. Yeah, probably. That wouldn't surprise me. It seems to be way better and more compatible than their app that I spent 4 hours trying to get to work on both Windows and on what's it called? Android. Just didn't work. But this one just works flawlessly. You just connect Bluetooth manually via the device, which makes more sense instead of trying to connect to the app, which wouldn't work. And select your COM port and click print. I think it even auto detects your COM port, but if you need to select the right COM port, you can. So now we know that this one has a faulty USB port because we have a label maker. So we can put that one back to the side. And we do have a bunch of others that we need to confirm working. But can I get to them? The official app just worked for me, no problem. Oh, okay. Lucky you. Yeah, I thought the official app would work for like most people. It's just my luck though, the things don't work for me. But I think it's because like maybe the version of Android I'm on or something like that. Wouldn't work for me though, which is a pain. But I still think our app is better than the official app. Like, who needs 20 million different templates and stuff? I think ours has. Do you know what I forgot to add back in though? Was our goddamn checkboxes. I did ask it to add back in our tick box option, and your checkboxes, and I must have forgotten. But we still have QR code and barcode functionality, and 2 layers, which to me seem nice and intuitive to use. On Clunge, how are we? No Google. So yeah, there's a Google store. I got the app from the Google Play Store, and it wouldn't work. Like, I've got the app right here. I'll show you now. My screen is absolutely knackered, though. We do have a replacement screen and mid-frame here for this, and just haven't got around to, because as you can see, it's literally coming away. The screen is from the frame because the frame's so bent and damaged, and it spazzes out and everything this phone does. But yeah, I've got an Elko app right here. Let me just get it open. This phone's also a little bit slow, and the port is not the best. You do know how to repair things, right? Yeah, I know, that's the issue. I know. I repair stuff and I just suffer with this phone. And we've got the parts here that is in a box behind me for this phone. I just don't know if I've got the right seal. It looks like it's a couple of millimeters too big. But yeah, we have the app right here. This is the Nelco app right here. It's a bit hard to see because of the state on the screen. But yeah, you've got connected up here, BLE, searching for devices. And it just never found the device. Once you find the device now, we've gone through the effort of making our own app. No devices found. I kept getting that and I tried everything. I just kept getting no devices found. Knocking it on, knocking it off, making sure it wasn't paid to anything else. Trying all kinds of button combinations to try to get into pairing mode and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it just wouldn't work. Let's test this controller. Is this still uploading? Oh my god, how is this so slow at uploading? Couldn't get good aftermarket screen for mine. Yeah, I don't know how well this one's going to be either, to be honest. I don't think it's going to be as good as the original screen. We've got it in a box over here though. Oh shit, how can I get to this without knocking a million things over? And balancing like loads of random stuff on top of the lid. Yeah, this is the screen. Right here. Screen, mid-frame, and the adhesive thing. I bought separately the adhesive thing, so I don't know if it's like the right one. What Android build? Android 1, version 1 probably. No, it's not quite that old. I'll have a look. I got mine in frame, but frame isn't correct to factory. Damn. Yeah, I might have this issue as well with the back going back on. We'll have all sorts of issues probably, but we'll figure it out. Let's have a look. Boot. God knows, I'm just going to scroll to the bottom. That's what it's going to be about. Phone. What am I looking for? Build number? Would it be the build Android version? Oh, Android version 10. Screen cracked, put it back on. Oh, damn. That's not good. Let's have a look what the current version of Android is. Current Android. I think this does have some compatibilities, this app actually. Around 15 at the moment, apparently. Okay. Latest stable is 15. Okay. Yeah, we're on 10. But I'm pretty sure that Nelco has compatibility issues with 10, I'm pretty sure. Nelco P21 Android 10. I reckon it's compatible with Android 7 and later. But I'm pretty sure I remember saying it has compatibility issues on a Google, one of the Google phones running on Android 10. I don't know if that means other phones running on 10 as well. I think it was 10. Oh, I reckon it's incompatible with running on 14 though. Oh, this might have been it. Maybe it wasn't 10. Maybe it was just Google phones running on 14. And maybe I'm just saying 10 now all of a sudden. My brain's confusing me because we just seen 10 on the other thing. Who knows? Who even knows why this repository is taking so long? I couldn't use the original frame as edges, all correct. I'm on Fairphone now, I'm on 15. I think, what is a Fairphone? Like 4 gig of RAM. Processor, his Silicon Kirin 710. It sounds amazing. Jeez, man, 12%. I think needs a new battery and everything. I'm on Android 16, I'm fancy. What TBB on? Apple or Droid? What do you mean? Fairphone is sustainable phone. Okay, I'm not too sure what that is. I've not looked at it. I can have a look on Google. Are they expensive? Oh, okay, one of them. Okay. Are they any good? That's that right there. Eight years of software support. Dutch company, okay. Conflict free. What phone does Elon Musk use? Primarily uses an Apple iPhone, which makes no sense. Let's see what this is on iPad. Ooh, we spawned with Galaxy lately. Ooh, wow. He's not launched a Tesla Pi phone. He's not developing one. Okay. What phone is the safest for hackers? Hardware kill switches. Okay. Just these two apparently. Liberty phone and Perusium Librem 5. Military grade, apparently, encryption. Okay. What phones do rich people use? Apparently. iPhones, Samsung Galaxy Flagship. There's such crap on it on Google these days. Which phone has never been hacked? Apparently this phone. What is this phone? Are we going for this phone? How much is this phone? Oh, damn. I still don't trust that phone. They do headphones too, nice. You can replace the parts. The bootloader isn't locked, so you can stick other OSs on. It's pretty good. It could be a crappy iPhone, which is for testing. My personal is Android, nice. I don't blame you. End up looking at some random stuff on Google, though, fair play. Who is richer, Bill Gates or Steve Jobs? Does Jeff Bezos use a phone? No, he doesn't. Does he? Does Jeff Bezos use a phone, guys? No, no way did he use an Amazon Fire phone. Nobody uses a Fire phone. What does 42 mean to you? Like, what phone does Taylor Swift? What? Who is the number one hacker in the world? Who is richer? I have no Elon Musk. Like, what? What kind of rabbit hole are you trying to send me down, Google? Like, is this shit uploaded yet? Oh my god, it's still only on 9 out of 19 files. Why is it taking this long just to upload something? Bezos got hacked on his phone. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me at all. He doesn't strike me as a very security conscious person or anything like that. I was meant to be loading up the controller tester, wasn't I? I think we might actually have a controller tester window up already. I don't know, we'll open a new one if not. Right. Hardware tester gamepad. Does this one work? And it vibrated. Say what? It vibrated and everything when I knocked it on. Device ready. Controller is set up and ready to go. Well, that's never a good sign. Well, that vibrated when I knocked it on. I'm confused. It's knocking on and it's vibrating. But we get in nothing in the gamepad tester when we click buttons. What? And this is out of the box of ones I thought were working. I guess main PKG is a big file. I need to go to bed. Can you send me a DM to the GitHub URL when it's uploaded? Yeah, of course I can. I'm hoping it should be done pretty soon. Let's try this black controller. Take it easy, Boring Brit. I appreciate you stopping by the stream. I don't think it's the controllers, because no way have I got two controllers which are not responding in gamepad tester. Yeah, take it easy. Don't break anything, Clunge. Yeah, I know. I'm hoping I don't break anything. I'm just gonna have a look if I've got like other random tabs open. Let me close this one here. Just flick through all of these tabs. Okay, consent. We got another one in a different tab open. That might have been conflicting. I don't know. We will see. No. There's no way we've got multiple controllers, which are not working, two controllers. I don't think it's our USB cable. I don't think that's like randomly stopped working. I think there's something else going on. I can't work out what it is. Nice scope before I leave. Nice. So that's knocking on and it's vibrating. I can open the Xbox accessories app. See if I can like control it with this controller. Yeah, completely fine. I can navigate and scroll. So there's something going on with that website. None detected, none detected. I don't know if it's because we're uploading and maybe it's like No, it wouldn't be lagging out connection to this, would it? That's weird. Let's try closing that one. Gamepad tester. None detected. That is so strange. How it is not detecting these. I've used this like loads. Let's try a different website. There are other ones. Consent. Doesn't want to pick up on this one either. Something to do with the web browser. Hardware tester gamepad. Won't work in another window either. I don't know if it's something to do with the fact we're uploading to GitHub, but that would be a really weird bug because I've never had this issue before. It's definitely not the controllers because we just tested them in the Xbox Accessories app and I could navigate perfectly fine. That is weird. I guess we just have to wait. I was hoping I could calibrate some of these while we waited. Well, not calibrate it, but test them. That makes no sense to me. None at all. Never run into that bug before. And this thing has taken so long to upload. Like, I don't understand why. If this is normal, sorry for that loud noise, or if it's meant to take this long to upload. Because we're on 11 out of 19 files. We're like only like halfway uploaded to upload a 40 meg app or program, whatever you want to refer to it as. And none of our none of our controllers want to work. I will try opening Edge. I don't open Edge so because it's going to be like, do you want to set as default and keep popping up and try to like trick me into setting it as default? Controller tester. There's like 10 million pop-ups. Let's see if we can try doing it in a different one. Different browser. Consent. Yeah, works perfectly in a different browser for some reason. Yeah, that works perfectly fine. So let's see if I can share this window with you guys. Go to here. That is still uploading. Just add a new window for now. We'll call it Edge. Hate Edge. Edge. Okay. Yeah. See. This is working. This is working. This is working. Yeah. Test the vibration. Yep. Seems fine. There is a headphone port in there. I can see that right there. Test circularity. Oh, don't like the look of that one. What about 80? Yeah, but that's like fine. But oh wait, no, it is picking up. Yeah, they seem okay. One. Yeah, that's Fine. So we need a label for this. I'd have removed this down a bit, wouldn't it, as well, so we didn't put it over all our existing windows. There you go. That is still uploading. Put it over there. Let's grab our. Which window is this? Texture image. Let me grab this and check it on this view, guys. So you can maybe see this too. Oh, we'll print out a label. GMR sticks. Yo, what's going on, James? How are you doing this evening? I cannot remember which sticks I have in this, so we're gonna have to open this up so I can have a quick little looky look, I guess. You doing good, James? It's quite late. I didn't expect many people, especially from the UK, to be popping in. We're just waiting for our file to upload to GitHub. Our label printing file. We took some of your suggestions on board as well. I don't know if you've seen the upgraded version of this. Let's make this bigger. The label making software thing that we were partnering with making with the AI. Yeah, it does a whole bunch of stuff now. What upgrades did you do? Loads. Let me run you through some of the stuff you can now do. So I could do this here, and I could also do this would be a URL, technically. Yeah, we exposed the COM port and everything, yeah. QR code, let's refresh the preview, let's align this to the left. Yeah, we can upload images and everything. We had a bunch of like trial and errors to get the image to convert properly. Where are the tests? So we had one that printed out like this first. Let me go back to this top down. So we had one that printed like this first. And then we had it print like this. And then, no, this then. And then it printed like this. And then it finally managed to get to print like this from an image. So I will show you, if I go back to here, and I will look for a, where's Chrome? Here. If I literally just type in the word label on Google, that's what I've done. I go to images and I get this image here. Just copy this. I go to our label making program. We can clear all this text, so I can turn this off and I can just delete the text in here. We can paste our image in there. We can invert our image if we want to. We can adjust like contrast and stuff on it. We can clear the image as well. We can choose how many copies that we want to print. Yeah, it's pretty good. We did have tick box functionality where we could add a tick box, but the AI kept accidentally forgetting to keep features when he was adding new ones. So this is the closest like stable version that we've got. And yeah, sticks. But yeah, I would say like RX work, uppercase, title case, etc. all working fine. yes, comport selection, text alignment, 2 layers, which are nice and easy to use. So you can have like a QR code on the side if you want to, or something like that. You know, we can invert stuff. I have 2 fonts, auto wrap, 1 line, 2 line, etc. If you want to force it to 1 line. Yeah, it's got a whole bunch of features now. Maybe you can make a label wall behind Ducky with channel supporters or something. Yeah, I can do. Software's come on really well. Yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe once we're able to get like members or something on the channel, I don't know how many subs we need. Maybe I could do it for like members or something like that. Just because these labels are like, they're not super expensive, but for what they are, because of the size and stuff like that, I probably won't get the official Nelka ones. They're not the cheapest. A couple of pounds for 180 labels is quite expensive for how small they are. But it's come on really well. So we're uploading this to GitHub now because the Boring Brit has just bought one of these. The software, the official software, worked perfectly for him first time, but he wants to use and try out the one that we made, which to me this one seems better. The other one's probably got a lot more functions and stuff in it, but this one doesn't seem overly bloated. It's fairly simple to use and everything's just like right there and not hiding in any like menus and sub menus. You know, with the fact that you can just like convert this straight into a barcode if you want to. Refresh your preview. So if you had, you know, if you were inventorying stuff. Oh, the barcode seems to be cutting off a bit on the end on some. Doing refresh preview, we might have like address there. You know, you can generate QR codes by putting like URLs and stuff. If you can upload an image, you can really print anything and design it elsewhere. Yeah, exactly. And that's why I was glad that you can just upload an image. So we've also got, you can paste an image and you can also load an image, and this just opens up like, you know, a browser window to your computer or your device. So you can just upload an image straight from your computer, or you can just paste an image in from like Google. So it's got a couple of stuff which to me are really handy. Like the uppercase and title case button are like great for me because a lot of the time I'm going to be copy and pasting stuff from listings, and it just saves me time having to ask AI to make it into uppercase or anything like that. And the same with the barcodes and the QR codes, etc. Super handy. And we can also do this. So let me see if I can find a good image that would be useful to do it on. This grab is fragile. I don't know how well this will work. Let's paste this in here. We have no alignment control over images though, so maybe we can add in some alignment control for images. But you can also add. Oh no, that's taken off. Okay, maybe it's removed a feature. Yeah, it must have removed a feature because in one of the earlier versions we had the ability to have text and an image. So if you wanted to paste in like an image, you could do that, and then on a separate layer you could have what the hell did that? I don't even know where that beeping came from. That must be in the printer. You could have an image and you could also have your text showing over the top of it. So maybe that's bugged out now or something. Oh no, look, it seems to be working there. No, that's over the barcode. Paste image, just clear image. None of this seems to be working right now. Copy, paste image. Okay. So I turn this off. Refresh preview. No, nothing. Delete this. The image is showing. Okay, so as soon as I type, it seems to overtake and hide that. But yeah, that didn't used to be an issue before. But yeah, we can obviously tweak that maybe the next version or something. But yeah, at the moment it's pretty useful, basically. I just like, this is my main thing that I do like about it. I've just been able to check like a QR code on the one side and then add your text on the other side. We will obviously put that as text, and I like it in the center, the left, sorry. Just being able to do something like that. If we did print a couple of test ones like that earlier. Or you potentially have a barcode over on the right hand side. You're going to label everything now. Yeah, exactly. The Born Brit said he's literally going to label everything. So he's going to be labeling his dog and his cat. But yeah, I think something like this is super handy, where you've got like a QR code. Or you can even have whatever the other type of thing is similar to a QR code, just for like internal cat login or something like that. Could be pretty handy. You know, you could stock stuff, get yourself a little scanner, or scan them on your app and create like your own local database for cat login, you know, repairs or inventory items you're selling on eBay, you know, to be covering warranties and stuff like that. So like, you know, the device comes back, you can scan it, you can see the date that you repaired it on and stuff, if it's still within warranty, and, you know, just stuff like that basically. Without having to go and find who you sold it to on eBay, find the listing date and all that kind of stuff. You could just catalog in a database and just use, you know, labels with your barcode or your QR code or something like that, to manage all that kind of stuff. You could probably even get AI to make you guys a little, like, you know, program to do that. I did make an entire accounting software using AI before in Google Sheets. For generating like job tracking, generating invoices, just like loads of stuff basically. It's quite complex. Spent a good couple of days doing it. So yeah, I think this one was working, so we were going to consider this one working. So let's turn this QR to off. Tested. Yes. TMR. Which TMR do we have in here? One more screw to take out to find out. I'm assuming they're going to be Jinfuls. Can't be 100%, and I don't know if they're version 1 or version 2. So we will find out. They are. Oh, are they Alps? They're not upgraded. Damn, I didn't even realize I'd done any controllers that had the regular Alps on them. Well, I guess I must have, because I knew how the Alps soldiered on, and I know that they soldered better than the ones with the shorter legs. I guess these are not upgraded. This is why we check before we go trying to sell stuff as upgraded TMR sticks, and they don't actually have TMR sticks in them. Good thing we checked, because I would not want to be misleading people. These are just got a replacement Alps. So we will label this correctly. Must have had a whole bunch of other stuff fixed on it, I'm assuming, as well. So we know this is Alps and not Jinful, and they're not TMR. They're just your standard carbon film potentiometers. So let's make a label for this and not try calling it TMR tested. New Alps. That's how you spell Alps. Alps. Sticks. I guess we center. A subscriber sent me a laptop to try and repair. He had developed a board connect to USB. He had a development board connected to USB, and I said, put 12 volts into the 5 volts. Ah, that's like the third person I know who's done that now. Me being one of them. There was somebody in stream yesterday saying they'd done the same thing. They put 12 volts into their ESP. Tested, apps, refresh, preview. I guess we can just print this. I mean, might need to knock our printer on there. But yeah, I blew a hole in my ESP32 chip by doing that. I didn't do it on purpose. I accidentally forgot about, like, I guess you could call it a backfeed. Because I had like a power cable coming out of the ESP and another power cable coming out as well. And they were both connecting to the LEDs that I was powering. But obviously, yeah, the voltage can just flow this way then as well. And I guess maybe because it's a higher voltage. It's an expensive laptop, more than 1,500. Oh, damn. Oh, wait, you're the more connected to USB. I see what 12 volts. Oh, so wait, when you say you put 12 volts in, you put 12 volts into the laptop USB, not into the development board. Ooh, damn. Hopefully, there is some kind of like protection or fuse or something. But I have heard about some of these fuses on boards that are non-replaceable. Beep, beep. I can make a little beeping noise when it knocks on tested. New Alps sticks. So we know that this one has had new Alps sticks. And we will put it on the back on here. Because the working ones, I like to put it on there. Because the working ones will be getting a sticker to go on the back. Do these ones take the white stickers? These ones take the black stickers? I think these take the black stickers, do they not? The black controllers? It's been so long I can't remember. I'm assuming they do. There are black ones. Yeah, they are. We haven't used a single one of these ones. Oh, they've cut a bit deep on some parts. Please say we can get them off. Yeah, we can. These ones have cut slightly too deep and our other ones didn't cut at all. It's just a bit annoying. Yeah, that's gutting, that is. On such an expensive laptop. I bet he's devastated. Because I know I would be. And how if we try to put this in correctly? You want to hold it from the bottom and push it up on the top. Or at least try to. Yeah, do you think I've ever had a laptop that expensive? I've had some like nice expensive laptops in the past. Oh my god, why are we having such difficulty just putting a sticker on? Hopefully that's okay. Yeah, that's good enough. That looks pretty good. You said they repair and they said they can only replace the motherboard for 1,000. Damn, yes, that sounds about right. For like most big companies, it's just not worth the effort and the liability and warranty of them replacing a single component, because they can't obviously guarantee that there's no other underlying issues with it, and then have to send it back and forth multiple times. So I understand why big companies do that, but yeah, it's not good. But it creates business for, you know, local and small repair companies. So this is completed and ready for. Oh, don't tell me I did put the screw back in there. I thought I didn't put the screw back under the sticker. That would have been gutting. We'll have to make some more of them stickers at some point. We can make like, I reckon, 10 out of 10 or 9.5 out of 10 ones once we get our proper printer, which I'm still debating whether to get, because it's a lot of money. But it would be nice to be able to just print whatever kind of labels we want for like any device. I'd obviously need to draw the artwork in and stuff for him first though. Why are we missing a screw? Where you go screw, is this a... Yeah, okay. So does that mean you were going to charge him £950 for the repair, James? Cheaper than the 1,000 he was quoted for a new motherboard. Put this the right way up, wouldn't we? We should probably have a look why can I not speak? How our repository is looking in terms of uploading. Let me just check GitHub. Oh, I think it's all done, guys. If I flip back to here, yeah, it looks like it's uploaded. That's showing the wrong window, so let me find this window. Edge, delete, remove. Yes, there you go. I'll try and repair it free. Emphasis on the word try. Okay, damn, that's awfully nice, James. It seems like we've uploaded everything. So we've got the spec uploaded, the exe uploaded. Yeah, just everything basically. So people have the Python file here. If they need it. README requirements file if they're running the Python file. Commit changes. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad you said I think you need to commit the changes. Yeah, good thing I noticed that, because I'm the kind of person who would just not notice and just click shut down and then have to go through it like the hour it took to upload the 40 meg. So yeah, maybe that's why it was put in a different box, because it didn't have TMR sticks. Do we try the other one? Where can I put this? I'll put this on top of that box for a minute. I'd like to keep them in boxes so they don't get dust on them. Damn, is it already gone midnight? Oh, this one's got a blue label on it. Also, the colour on this one. Okay, that's why it looks so different. Because this is a non-OEM back cover, and they are much whiter than this. So it makes this look really yellow in comparison. Maybe it is a little discolored. Maybe we should whiten this one. But I've also got blue tape on it, which obviously means something. Because I would have put that blue tape on there for a reason. It knocks on and it vibrates. Does our controller thing work though? Controller tester. Controller tester. No, it's still not working in this. It was working in Edge fine. I could just need a reset. Controller tester. Go to hardware tester. All the buttons are working. Vibration works fine. Circularity is coming up at really good, 6.8%, really nice and even. Oh, what the hell? Is the website frozen? Yeah, okay, the website froze. This one came up at 9 though. 6.9 on this one, nice and even. This one on here, fairly even, but it's kind of a 9. On the top left is darker, more red than some of the other places. So this right stick might need looking at. Do I just open the Xbox accessories app and just quickly calibrate it? Configure, recalibrate, right stick, OK. Okay. Oh, I just seen a random jump on that stick then as well. And it is coming up off center even after calibrating. Slightly off center. Maybe one of the sticks is slightly faulty. Yeah, now we're getting a 13.5% error on the one stick and a 7.6 on the other stick. Now 14. Yeah, this one's playing up majorly, this one on the right. Now we're up to like 18, 19% error. Yeah, something seems wrong with this right stick. I ain't dealing with that this time of the night. We'll figure that out tomorrow. Let's have a quick look at the, I don't know if you guys can see. I know it's not showing up in that one, okay. Let's have a look if we've managed to commit these changes yet. Let's close Edge for now. We can close the Xbox accessories app. Commit failed. File is too large and cannot be uploaded. What? Committing files to repository failed. The file is too large and it cannot be uploaded. What? How can you not upload a 40 meg file? To I think 40 meg's not big, is it? Surely. Can't upload a 40 meg file. I waited all that time and it didn't even work. God damn it. I'm just gonna upload the Python for now then, I guess. Where's the desktop? Desktop, label maker version 1, main, and I guess that would just upload the main. Commit changes. Okay. Yo, what's going on, hot cows? How are you doing? Wait, did the slots not work? We have loot. Oh, it did. It just took forever. Nice. Okay, I'm going to send this over to the boring Brett if I can find Discord. I don't think I can. Discord. Okay, there you go. Send this over to the boring Brett. Am I even going to be able to send a 40 meg file on Discord without bloody Nitro? We will see. So I don't even know if I can. Nope, it's too big. Okay. I guess Google Drive it is. Google Drive. New file upload. Label maker v1 upload. Upload an item. Okay, I'm uploading it to Google Drive. 10 meg is the limit. Yeah, I am pretty knackered. It's been a really long week. I should have gone to sleep like early, to be honest. But oops. I really hope I have some snacks. Check while that's uploading to Google Drive. Oh yeah, I've got some snacks. I have 2 packets of crisps. That is good to know. Yeah, 2 packets of crisps. That will do very nicely because I cannot afford to make anything to eat. But yeah, we managed to progress quite well, Hawkhouse, with this label making program here. If I make this a bit bigger so you can see. We can do like a whole bunch of cool stuff with it now. Less than a minute left uploading. So we can like align this to the left if you want. This is my favorite thing that you can do. And we can add in, let's see, we grab our, like, here, can we find our YouTube channel? YouTube, we'll grab a link to our YouTube channel. YouTube's. Also, how come Andy wasn't live today? I noticed, I was like really expecting an Andy stream today, but there was no Andy stream. Let's paste the URL in there, turns into a QR code, refresh preview. Nice, got the label make a Python script running now. Well, you've got it running now, or you saying about me? I can link the distro in the chat if anybody wants it. Here is the distro if anybody wants it for the Python code. Well, we've changed a lot since yesterday. Yeah, we have changed quite a lot. We are missing one or two functionality things that the AI like completely like forgot to keep in, but we can paste load image actually works now. We can clear images. The only thing, it took out the functionality to produce text and image at the same time. We can auto wrap or force one line or two lines, etc. Yeah, title case, all that kind of stuff works. QR code, barcode, etc. off, so we've got the two layers. We can just align them and stuff. Yeah, it does a whole bunch of stuff now, basically. And we can paste in like the images. Oh, Deco. One upload complete, nice. Okay, so share. I can't find Deco. It's taking forever to load though anything on here because what you call it? All our internet is just being taken up by this bloody thing. No, I downloaded the main Pi and got it running on my machine. Nice, nice. Do you have to do any like pip installs or anything like that to get it working, or did it just work straight up for you? That on Bluetooth on Discord. Let me quickly just show you guys the image capability. If I just type in label to Google, because that's what I've been doing to find this example image, because there's a PNG, so it created a whole bunch of problems we had to create workarounds for, because of like transparencies and backgrounds, the way they're rendered and stuff. So we paste an image in there. We can do it this way, I guess. If we paste an image in after you type text, you can kind of have both. So we'll turn that off and delete that text. So yeah, there's our image. We can like invert it if we want to and stuff. And we can clear the image, which is pretty handy. So yes, pretty functional right now. Very easy to use, very basic, but it does like everything I think that I need in terms of functionality, and some stuff that I might not ever use, but I'm glad it's implemented. Like, I don't know if I'll ever get around to putting QR codes and, you know, making a database for barcodes or QR codes or something like that. Who knows, but the QR code thing could be handy for, say I've got like like this DF player here. Maybe I could have DF player, like label what it is and have a QR code going to maybe somewhere to buy them or to a data sheet or something like that for the items. Who knows? That I might use more than making a database to like inventory and manage stuff, because I'm not really selling or repairing a lot of stuff. But I think for people who are using this and they're doing like repairs and stuff, or they got a lot of stuff coming in and out of their like business or shop, etc., it could be handy for using the barcode or QR code for managing stuff like that, because you can just connect them back to a database and then that goes back to the customer's order, etc. So you've got all their details on what they call a CRM, customer relations management software. But yeah, it's pretty handy. If anybody's got any requests we could add to it, we can try to do that with the AI, or you guys are welcome to go to the GitHub, download it, and make any changes you want to, basically, to suit your needs. It should work with any generic Bluetooth printers. They use apparently 3 different languages. I forgot what they are though. Is it like TCL or something like that? The Zebra one and one other language. Just generic printer commands basically via Bluetooth or COM. Might work via USB, I have not tested. But I think as long as you've got a COM port exposed on your device and you can select the COM port, you can probably print 2 using this software, which is pretty handy. But I don't know, don't count me on that, because I am far from an expert on this. But we've definitely come up with a very good solution to the problem we had with not being able to get the OEM app to work. Even though the Born Brick bought the exact same printer, it came today and he installed the app and it worked first time with him. So who knows? It says it's not compatible with Android 14 on Google phones, but we have Android 10. It says it's compatible from like Android 7 onwards or something, or 7.5, I don't know. So yeah, it makes no sense. But I think this one we've got here is a bit easier and better. The other app was like, I think it's a Chinese app. It was a little bit sus when it came to creating an account, asking like, it wasn't just like the normal things he was asking me to sign in with. He was asking me to sign in with like Apple accounts and Facebook. I don't know if it was Facebook, but like, yeah, just like weird things. It wasn't the regular signing with like Google or Microsoft. And I don't know, it was just a lot of stuff that we didn't necessarily need in here. The only thing we could add to this that would be handy to expose is either somewhere where you can type in your label dimensions, or maybe something where you had a custom option that would then expose your option to type in to a box for a custom size, or select from some predefined label sizes, because I don't know if you can buy, I think you can get 2 label sizes for this. I think they're the same width, but you can get like slightly longer ones, I think, for this. Or maybe if people were using it with other label makers, which were different sizes, because this is predefined to print onto these size labels. That could be a potential option to add into the label printing software, because at the moment it will only print onto this specific size label. Hasn't been configured to print on any other size labels. But yeah, I'm gonna have to start looking for some other stuff to repair soon as well. I don't know whether to buy like a job lot. I know I want to do some like retro consoles, that's like an actual video, but I don't know whether to look for another controller to repair, or if I buy like a job lot or something and we just tackle something completely new. I'm sure between me and you, like chat, we could figure it out, because you guys are pretty smart. As long as I don't need hot air for it. Or do we like get hot air and try to fix we've got, I think it's one controller that needs fixing with hot air, definitely USB-C port issue, and then the other one I think has a chip issue that might fix from a reflow. I don't know, I'm just guessing now. But yeah, we'll figure something out. I also need to figure out why the YouTube chat is so laggy and rubbish. It's been like that for almost a week now. Just not updating regularly. I do have it on top chat or something on here, not on thing. Yeah, barcode and QR code, brilliant. yeah, they are some handy functionality. I think I'm probably going to wrap the stream up here though, because I'm not really getting much done right now. This one needs, I don't know if it needs dismantling, or if it just needs recalibrating. I don't know. I think I need to take it apart, to be honest. Double check all the connections, maybe reflow them on this one, because something doesn't seem right. I recalibrate it and it just kept climbing and climbing and climbing. Could be a dodgy stick. Only one way to find out and open it, but we'll do that tomorrow, because I should have gone to sleep like about 2 hours ago, to be honest. I did say I'd probably go and do some DIY jobs and stuff for some family members, maybe on the weekend. But yeah, if I'm tired, I won't be. All right. Yeah, definitely gonna think I need to wrap it up now. All right. Thank you very much to everyone. I was Daco. Damn it, perfect timing. Yeah, get your Daco dances in while you can, guys. Yeah, we do need to go into order and like a whole bunch of other stuff as well. But yeah, I'm trying to pace it out because it's less painful. Maybe we can start getting like maybe some goals. We put like a goal on the screen and see like how close we can get to things that we need to like save for. I don't know. We'll consider it. Yeah, because I'm still having an hour of that laser printer. That thermal printer. I'm definitely going to be getting them other sets of gloves to test them out. These ones have held up pretty well so far, though, to be honest. But I do want to get the thicker ones we were looking at too. At least then I will be able to recommend a decent set of gloves to anybody in the UK that are durable and will hold up well, and are still fairly inexpensive. They're under £11, I think. So that's pretty decent compared to like £20-30 that I've seen. Other gloves of what I would consider, what I think these gloves are going to be in terms of quality and durability. Daco, damn it. You guys are just going to spam Daco. That's fine. Yeah, thank you for the stream. No problem. Thank you guys for popping in and supporting me and, chatting and, just making the stream worth it, basically. Without you guys, he would just be a crazy man talking to himself and not able to solve any problems. With you guys, it's fun. We solve problems, we come up with solutions, and we have a laugh. It's great. Hopefully we'll have some good streams on the weekend. I haven't got a massive amount here and to do at the moment, so we will see. We'll figure something out as well. When do we get Daco 2? As soon as I get my hands on a 5-volt DC power supply, basically. I just don't want to be spending money right now. If I didn't have all these other stuff I wanted to buy, I would have just ordered it, because it's like £5, £8, maybe something like that, maybe £10 at most. But when I want to order like IPA, more gloves, bunch of like stuff from China, more controller parts, some retro consoles, maybe some job lot faulty stuff on that label printer. It's just too much. So I'm kind of like just hesitating and spacing things out basically at the moment, because I just don't want to be spending much money or money too frequently. No Daco dance for your 50k. You should have got a Daco dance. You just danced just now. Or is the Hot Cows one coming through? Or did you both do it at the same time? If not, we're going to have to figure out how to do a queue for these. Remind me tomorrow. If you want Farm Tech, I will give you a dance on the Lumia stream. Not me personally, but I will manually run the duck command for you. There you go. And yo, what's going on? Electronic therapy. There you go. There's your goodbye Daco from Dance from Daco. He's even giving you a bit of duck booty. He's giving you all the duck booty now. Alright, calm down, Daco. This is not that type of stream. Alright. Take it easy, guys. I appreciate everybody who's popped by tonight. We will try to find time on the weekend to have at least one stream. And then maybe we'll talk over other future projects for the, what we're going to do next, basically. I've got a couple of ideas, but I haven't actually confirmed anything, mainly because projects cost money and I don't like spending money. but we'll figure something out. We do have, if we can reuse some of the stuff we've bought already, that'd be cool. We've got like ESPs, 3 of them, that we bought for the last project just in case the ESP didn't work to reuse them. I think we both got Deco, but long delay. Okay, that's all good. I redeemed you one anyway. You guys haven't been super spammy with Deco tonight, so I don't mind giving you guys a free Deco. Alright, take it easy, guys. Thank you very much for everybody's pop by. You're all much appreciated. Hopefully I don't miss anybody. I'm just going to call out some names from the last couple of people who have typed in chat. Farm Tech, Electronics Therapy, Hot Cows, Carso, JFix, Mookie, Boring Brit. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody. Thank you very much to everybody. Your support is always much appreciated, and your interactions. Take it easy, guys. Enjoy the rest of your night, and I will see you guys soon. Bye bye.